watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai,
I pray we'll find your
nel
light
cuore resterà,
and hold it in our
a
heart.
ricordarti
Like
che
stars go out each night.
l'eterna dentro sé. Nella mia preghiera,
Let this be our prayer.
quanta fede c'è. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be safe. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza, ognuno di vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà
We ask that life become
al desiderio
and
che
watch us from above.
ognuno troviamo intorno dentro sé. Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our prayer.
Just like every
Just like every
child
child need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. And la fede che hai acceso in noi. Sento che ci salverà.
Tayo po ay tumayo para sa pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa dibdib mo on guard for thee.
Hello, and welcome to the Voice Recital here at AMT Studios and, of course, Star Magic Online Workshops 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chalen. I'm one of the producers of AMT Studios, and we have a very special show for you today. We have a very special co-host for you guys today, and we're going to be seeing her later on. But before we start, first, I'd like to say I hope you guys have a very good morning and a good evening to everybody watching us all around the world in all the different time zones. All right, but to kick off our show, let's start our program, and let's all hear from the head of Star Magic Workshops, our very own, our very beloved Direk Ryan Carlos, for his opening remarks.
Doing workshops is a useful tool for understanding ourselves. It will help us understand who we are. Performing arts should not only help us hone our talents, it will also help us to be more caring, being empathic, and being open to others. You need this workshop. And thank you for finishing it. As one psychiatrist said, love that is not expressed becomes hate, and joy that is not enjoyed becomes depression. Our world is full of struggles, violence, terrorism, and now the pandemic. This workshop is meant to help you overcome struggles as we climb the heights of learning in improving not just your talent, but most especially in improving you. Congratulations.
Again, thank you so much, Direk. Oh,
Thank you so much, Direk Ryan, but also
AC, before you start, I have to introduce you first. Like, you can't just come on here, right? Everybody's here to see the recitals, yes, but of course also to see Miss AC Bonifacio. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a genuine triple threat. She can sing. You see her dancing, and of course you're going to see her in future projects in acting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for AC Bonifacio.
hello po! Hello everyone from all around the world. Yes po. But it's very nice to be here as a Canadian also, because we're featuring Canadian talents. But I'm very excited to be here, and I'm sure you all are excited also. So let's start off our program for today. Let's do it. She is a 9-year-old and a solo artist. She performs everywhere in GTA, and presently she is a part of JDL Performing Arts. Let's give a round of applause for Isabella Magbag.
Wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Oh, take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, but I can't help falling in love with
that was only the first performance of the day. So I hope you guys are excited.
Yes,
I can
and
see
Isabella,
myself
we can't. Yes, absolutely, and we can't help falling in love with her talent, oh, di ba? Ayun, and to think she's only 9 years old.
Wow.
You're
I
right.
was also doing that when I was 9. I remember my mom would be like, let's record you outside singing. Okay.
Of course, and could she be the next AC Bonifacio?
Oh, she can be
Ah,
the Isabella Magpag.
ayun, okay, ayun. So, but and of course, she's just one of many talents that we're going to be seeing here today. And let's just give a quick shout out to all our fans watching in Kumu. Ayun. And since we're in Kumu, guys, this is AC Bonifacio. I haven't seen any like Miss Universe crowns being handed out, right? Let's
Oh gosh.
send some lechons, send some ano pa ba yung diamonds, ano pa ba yung ano?
I'm not a Kumuist. I don't know much,
Oh,
but
di ba?
drop your gifts.
Drop your gifts. Ayun. All right. So, moving forward, let's bring out our next talent. All right. Now, our next performer is a 13-year-old naman siya, a singer and musician. He has competed in many competitions, sharing his passion with various audiences. Last year, he represented Canada in the World Championship of Performing Arts, or WACOPA. I think Jed Mandela was the first winner for that, WACOPA, at the virtual competition, wherein he was one of the finalists from around 60 countries competing for the World Championship Performer of the World, and as a title holder for the junior vocal category. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Andrew Aguilar.
Tes yeux qui font briller la nuit, le rire qui pend sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de le maquillage appartient. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me porte à pas. Je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, il y a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, il y a juré pour la vie. Alors je sens en moi la vie en rose.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
powerful. So
We
powerful.
sang in French.
Yes. Now his pronunciation is on point.
Yeah, because as Canadians, right, we have to learn French as our second language, but to sing in French,
Oh.
that was so cool, so good.
Yeah. And for you American viewers there, you guys have to learn Spanish. We have to learn French.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we drop it like a bad habit after grade 9. So
If you stop taking it, it's like it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
although in hindsight, it could I should have continued it. Ayun, so
Yeah.
keep at it. So congratulations, Andrew. Great job.
Yes, all right. So let's move on to our next performance. She will be singing her own version of Mikazuki, meaning crescent moon. It's the fourth single from Ayaka. The song was used as a commercial song for a chain of Japanese record stores and later used for a drama known as Human. This girl has always been passionate when it comes to singing and performing, so let's give it up for Nicole Sia. Wow!
Awesome.
Definitely getting that all around the world feel. We just
Right?
got French and now we have Japanese.
And
Insane.
then next, we have Bisaya, Ilonggo, ano pa ba?
Grabe.
But not only was that a beautiful song, but that's also beautiful scenery. So, and that's not the Pasig River, that's not the Fraser River or the St. Lawrence. No, that's Nicole is actually from Japan, which just shows how our reach here at the workshops. Right? So this is really a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
And so thank you, Nicole. We're gonna see her again later. Ayan. So next, we have a professional actor and commercial model based here in Toronto. Woo-hoo. Yeah, and she is also a TV talk show host and producer for Shine on FTV. And she also hosts Get Starstruck on social TV. Baka mag-guess ka dun, AC. Despite her hectic schedule as a successful entrepreneur, she still pursues her passions to become great at singing. Thanks to AMP Studios and Star Magic Workshops. Here to perform now, let's welcome Vivienne de la Cruz.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before. That life's so bored, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for a fountain, promises forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, no one who really cares for me? Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you, you. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby, ooh.
I was just singing along the
Right?
whole time.
Ano?
Yeah. Facials and just the way she sings, it gives a good vibe talaga.
Ayun, tama. Actually, can I ask you something, AC? With the song, what can't you live without? AC Bonifacio can't live without blank.
I can't live without my phone.
Ayun! Okay.
You. What can you not live without?
That's easy. Bubble tea.
Oh wow.
Mm.
You know, actually, we don't. That's one of like the big
Diba?
changes that they went through. In Canada, we call it bubble tea, but here we call it boba
Boba.
or milk
Yes.
tea. But
Or
no
milk
one
tea.
calls it bubble tea here for some reason.
So what abbreviation do you use when you're texting? Hey, let's go out for what? Do you
Boba.
write the whole... Really?
Or
Or milk tea. See, we
Always
just
boba.
put BBT, right?
Yeah.
Right. So,
Oh well.
ayun.
Oh well.
Comment if we're wrong.
What do you guys call bubble?
What do you guys call bubble tea? Ayun.
Yep. Anyways, going back to the topic, let's move on.
Oh yeah, I forgot the show. Yeah.
Performance. Yes. To perform now, he is a singer and a songwriter. He is a verified artist on Spotify. He's also into fitness, basketball, and of course, playing musical instruments. Let us all hear Rhett de la Cruz.
I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we're so in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be
touchy-feely.
Nakaka-in love naman, no?
I know, ang aga dito, 7 a.m. pa lang. Tapos
Ganyan. You know what's so funny? Like when dun sa the description niya, he had to low-key flex na he plays ball. You know what I mean? I'm a singer. I'm like, and then may basketball pa. Ano kaya? Nag-low-key flex pa. Oh.
Did amazing. I was so into it. I was singing along the whole time. So, great job.
So just for everybody listening, backstage, like AC sings along to all of them. It's like parang she's just like a few inches away from taking the mic and ako na lang nga, like. Then,
oh my god.
She's just a performer and true and true. Yeah. Oh nga pala. So we have we'll continue on with the show. Ayan. If not, we're just gonna do this all night. All right. So next up, this guy loves to sing, and he enjoys singing. He will give us a performance of his own rendition of the word. I hope I get this right. Katang isip. I said katang, huh? Katang isip. Katang isip. Let us welcome Jelo Mauricio.
Di ba nga ito ang iyong gusto? O ito'y lilisan ako? Mga alaala'y babaon, kalakipang tamis ng kahapon. Pangagabing di namamalayan, oras ay lumilipad. Mga sandaling lumalaya kung san man tayo mapadpad. Bawat kilig na nadarama sa tuwing hawak ang iyong kamay, ito'y maling akala, isang malaking sablay. Pasensya ka na sa mga katang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na mula sa panaginip kong ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa gaano kabilis nagsimula, ganon rin katuling nawala. Maaari ba tayong bumalik sa umpisa upang di na umasa ang pusong nag-iisa? Pasensya ka na sa mga katang isip kong ito, wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na sa panaginip kong ito, at sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo, lalayo sa sumabay sa agos na isinulat ng tadhana, na minsan siya'y para sa iyo, pero minsan siya'y paasa. Tatakbo, papalayo, kakalimutan ang lahat. susulyapan ng kahapon. At sa aking bawat paghinga, ikaw ang nasa isip ko, sinta. Pasensya ka na sa mga kathang isip kong ito. Wari dala lang ng pagmamahal sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na mula sa panaginip kong ito. At sa wakas ay kusang lalayo sa'yo. Lalayo sa di ba nga ito ang iyong gusto? O ito'y lilisan ako.
Grabe. I was literally on my phone and I was like, wow. Wow.
Speechless.
That's a very high song. It's a very hard song to do. But
Ayun.
wow.
So dun sa mga hindi nakakaintindi, I'm not saying me, but yun sa mga iba. What does katang isip mean? What's the translation?
Are you
in
asking
English?
me? The girl who's also from Canada?
Baka lang. I don't know. Like I'm asking for a friend. What's
I think we should ask our viewers who are watching.
Ayun. What does katang isip mean? Ayun. I know isip.
Opo. Meaning.
Ayun.
Yes.
O nga
It's
pala,
such
no?
a good... Yeah. I was like, he's not asking me. I don't know.
He is not asking me.
No, not me. But anyways, going back to
Ayun.
Jelo's...
Yes.
Wow, insane. Effortless. He is so
Ayun.
good.
And we had a comment from somebody here that he was so shy in class. Ayun.
It's
Kung
always
sino
the
pa
shy
yung...
one.
It's always the shy ones. Siguro si AC was shy, right?
Oh,
Diba?
I used to be so introverted.
Halata AC. But me too. I'm very introverted.
Yeah. And
Diba?
then you eventually become extrovert. But yeah, I used to be so shy. Pero ito nga.
O nga pala,
Someone has
yun.
finally translated for us. So katang isip means imagination.
Imagination. Ayun. Thank you. Imagination pala. Ayun.
Isip ko.
Isip ko.
Oh, gets.
Ayun.
Okay. But let's move on because I'm sure
Ay,
everyone's
nga,
so excited to see the rest of our performers. Kaya ito
Yes.
na po, our performer. She is one of the founders and producers of AMP Studios, an international trade consultant, a business entrepreneur with a passion in performing arts. She's a model, a performer, and she also joins the Star Magic workshops in voice and acting. Let's all give a round of applause to Miss Rechelle Everdeen.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, till I realize it. Hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, beautiful like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when.
This one makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear. You call me up because you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. This one makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear. You call me up cause you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true True colors, true colors are shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, beautiful like a rainbow.
Wow! Grabe!
Ayun. Rechelle was showing her true colors. Hindi daw siya singer, oh.
Wow!
Hindi pa yan singer, ha? Hindi pa yan, ha?
Ang ganda ni Miss Rechelle.
And she's not just saying that because she's one of the producers. No, she's also one of our talents. Ayun.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, yes. And of course, we had a problem saying entrepreneur because entrepreneur. Even in rehearsal, we had problems saying that, but it's because me and AC dropped French early. Ayun. So it ties in. It comes back to haunt us. Ayun.
Yes, but let's move on.
Yes. So next, you saw the first half of our talents. Now let's meet the trainer, the person who trained all of them and bring out their inner singer. Ayan. So of course, we're talking about teacher Julie. She is a voice major graduate at the College of Music in the University of Philippines, Diliman, QC, and graduated in 2000. She's a former member of the Philippine Madrigal Singers from 92 to 94, and a guest soprano soloist of the Ateneo Glee Club for the Asian tour in 94-96. She's also the former music instructor of the San Carlos Minor Seminary from 96 to 2000, and former member of the San Miguel Master Chorale under the baton of Maestro Ryan Cayabyab from 04 to 07.
Yes, she has also attended chorale symposiums, workshops, and competitions in the US, Canada, Korea, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and Japan. Grabe, worldwide.
Mhm.
Currently, she is the voice teacher / coach of artists at ABS-CBN and public workshoppers at Star Magic Workshops. So, let us all welcome here today live, teacher Julianne Pumanes Reyes.
Yay!
Hello po,
Hi,
teacher
Chalen. Hello, AC. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening and good morning to the whole world.
Yes,
Ayan.
we are so glad to have you here po live. But we have a few questions po for you if that's
Nako.
okay.
Ayan na, teacher Julie. Ayan na.
Ito na.
Ayan na.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
So, Chalen, you want to take
Yes.
the lead?
So, Teacher Julie, because of what happened to us in the past 2 years, what's it like to teach online during this whole pandemic?
Yeah, okay. So before the pandemic started, I have been teaching like 3 to 4 years prior to what is happening to the world now. So I guess for me as a teacher, the most important thing is connection in terms of internet connection.
Hi.
The rest, but the rest is actually it's more of the creativity of the teacher. So, and it's how we connect with our students. So maraming pwedeng gawin eh. They say na singing, especially when we train our students, it has to be face to face. No, as long as there's good communication and connection, we're good. We're good. So it's actually a breeze. And before I continue, no, so medyo magsa-selfie mode lang ako ng konti. Yeah, well, I was watching earlier dun sa first set natin ng mga students. No? So, I'm so proud. No? They made me a very proud teacher. So, I know you're all listening, my students. I'm missing you all already. Ang gagaling nyo. Congratulations. Good job.
Alam mo, tama talaga. I get why teacher is sending because when you go into Star Magic workshops and then you come out of it, you really find a new family.
Ayun.
And you
Preach.
miss
Preach,
the
AC.
closeness. You know, every single time I've taken, because I am also a Star Magic workshopper. I've done acting, voice, dance. Every single time I came out of it, umiiyak pa talaga ako.
Preach.
You have
Preach.
so much
Naiiyak na ako. Yeah, well,
something
AC is
different.
singing along. Yeah, well, AC is singing along with my students. I was crying. Kasi ang gagaling
Can you hear me? Why is everyone hearing that you can hear me?
No, we can't.
Every single time. You guys don't understand. You know what I'm streaming dito? Every single song I was singing along.
I don't know what you're talking about, AC.
I don't know Japanese.
But she
Yeah,
was
I
still
will admit-
she was still mouthing it. She was still mouthing it though.
We can
Yung
see that.
Japanese one.
I will admit to it.
Yeah, I
Pero,
guess,
eto po po.
go ahead.
Sige po, sige. Okay lang po to, teacher.
Yeah, I guess siguro kaya na-feel kong kumakanta ka. And pag pumapasok ka, nakikita ka namin na kumakanta ka. But it's okay. That means effective yung song choices ng mga teachers.
Ayun. Yeah.
That's very important kasi when we sing, when we perform, we have to be at our best. Okay? So, actually, yung ginawa namin sa class ko, talagang they auditioned a lot of songs before we finally chose the songs for the recital today. Ang sa akin kasi, I love to challenge my students. So, hindi pwedeng nasa comfort level ka lang, nasa comfort zone. You have to come out of it. Experience the real deal. Okay? So, yun lang, I'm very happy. So, I guess, this is our magic workshop.
So cool. Ako naman po, I just have a question. Now that we're starting to teach around the world, what is the difference teaching, us Filipinos in the Philippines versus people around the world?
Music is the language of the soul. So, as long as you know how to communicate again and understand each other, no? So, understand oneself. For me, it's easy. Kasi, passion ko talaga yung pagtuturo. And I'm sure my students know that. Okay? So, I listen to them. It's not just hearing them, but I listen to them. So, whatever language, kaya nga nakita nyo, may nag-French, may nag-Japanese, kahit may mag-Tagalog, diba? So, kahit hindi naiintindihan ng iba, pero yung quality ng voice, no, it helps it. It's your soul speaking to the world, to your audience. So, hindi siya mahirap as long as nagkakaintindihan between the teacher and the student. So, it doesn't matter. For me, I welcome the challenge. I love it actually. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Opo.
Uh,
What teacher
thank,
Julie
thank,
said.
thank you, contestant number 5. Judges.
Grabe.
We will tabulate it at the end of the show.
Hi.
I think I'm having fun today.
Opo, this is so fun. It's always nice to have live interviews, you know? But,
She means buhay, right?
Buhay, life into
Yun bang ibig sabihin mo, I see?
sure. Sure. Yes, what teacher Julie said was totally right. You know, music really is a language, a universal language that brings everyone around the world together. So thank you so much po, teacher Julie. Is there anyone you want to say hi to? Any shout outs po before you go?
Well, for everyone, let's spread love and kindness. Very important. And again, understand yourself. Kasi music is a way to, to share a part of you to those who matter. And yun lang. So keep on singing from the heart. Yun lang, importante yun. Makikita nyo, diba, sa first batch pa lang, first set pa lang, ramdam nyo yung puso. Yung puso, very important. So, and they really went out of their way to do this. Kasi it's time and effort for all of us, diba? Lahat yun, medyo nahirapan tayo sa time kasi diba yung ano na lang, time difference na lang natin. So, everybody adjusted. So, thank you to my students, those who are working, those who are still in school. Diba, they're juggling their schedules just to be with us at Star Magic. So, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And also, thank you to the staff, to Chalen, to AC, to those who work behind the scenes, to direct, diba? So, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Ayun.
Alright.
Thank you so much po, teacher Julie. We will see you soon.
Ayun.
Thank you po.
For our viewers at Kumu naman, let's send some lechon to teacher Julie. Kanya tayo nandito eh. Ayun. And we're still waiting for for that Miss Universe crown para kay AC. Ano ba naman kayo?
Ay. Para sa akin, para sa iyo.
I had it last year. It's a
okay. All right.
Yun.
Yun nga, with that, let us move on to the second set of songs that we're gonna listen to. Yeah?
Yes. All right. So at this point, let's all listen as we are going to be serenaded by his soothing voice as he sings "You'll Be Back" from the 7th song from Act 1 of the musical Hamilton, based on the life of Alexander Hamilton, which premiered on Broadway in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bring back Andrew Aguilar.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry, energy would you hurl in the sea when you see me go by? Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back. Soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back. Time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. When comes push, comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. You say your love is draining, but you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am subject. 'Cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, my loyal royal subject. Ever and ever and ever, you'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so don't throw away this thing, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friend and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da
And I absolutely love Hamilton with all my heart. As a Canadian, I think I know more about Alexander
US history?
Hamilton than anyone in Canada. But wow,
What he did, that's like my favorite part. When King George came and then he was singing that part, that's so hard to do.
For those who don't know, he was 100% in character because
Yes.
King George is he has an attitude in the show, and that's what he also gave us with this performance.
Great job. Great
Amazing.
job. And Andrew. Yeah.
All right, but let's move on to give us another heartfelt song as he sings Kailangan Kita. Let us all hear once again, Rhett de la Cruz.
Sa piling mo lang nadarama ang tunay
definitely. It felt like a throwback. This is the song that my parents would listen to, that I would hear in the house when I was a baby.
Is
So
this
good.
something that they made you sing in karaoke?
Yeah,
Like,
actually.
right? It's one of those songs, right?
But I would also hear them sing it too.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true. And,
Very cool.
and good job, Rhett. Pero may halata akong ang bigat ng ng karga mo, ah. Like the song choices.
Oh yeah.
Nagpapaiyak ka, Rhett.
That's just his genre, and he kills it that way. He kills it.
Yes. So whatever karga you have, bro, use it because it's
It's a
something
good
else.
karga.
It's a good karga. Yes. Ayan. All right. So next up, let us all listen to this beautiful and soothing rendition of the song "My Heart Will Go On." And ladies and gentlemen, let's once again bring out Miss Isabella Magbag.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
She's
definitely something to watch out for in the future.
well, I know she was feeling the song, but did she really have to climb up? Like parang tatalon siya. I was like, wait,
What happens when you feel
wait.
it? Gotta
Pero
go with the flow.
really? Tatalon sa sa Niagara Falls?
No. Pag no, she still has to sing.
Have you been?
She has to do.
Have
No,
you been
I
to
have
Niagara?
not.
Wow.
Actually, it's really funny because I'm from Canada, but really I've only been around British Columbia.
Okay. So you're a province only person. You stay within the
I just haven't
province.
had the time to really go around Canada.
We're gonna have to change that, AC. So we're gonna have to change that. So, ladies and gentlemen, AC has never been to Niagara Falls. So let's keep that in mind. Ayun, let's make it happen.
Ay, nako. Pero eto pa, we have more performances today. This one will exhibit a powerful voice as she renders her version of Price Tag by Jessie J. So let us all enjoy and listen to Vivienne de la Cruz.
Okay, Coconut Man, Moonheads, and P. You ready? Seems like everybody's got a prize. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and your heels so high that you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying with love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. You don't need your money, money, money. You just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the ba-bling, ba-bling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Okay, we need to take it back in time. The music made us all unite. Anyone who low blows and video hosts, am I the only one getting tired? Why is everybody so obsessed? Money can't buy us happiness. Can we all slow down and enjoy right now? Guarantee we'll be feeling alright. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Cause we feel that, yeah, we're paying with love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the, yeah, the bling, ba-bling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need the money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the, yeah, ba-bling, ba-bling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the ba-bling, ba-bling. Wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Yeah. Forget about the price tag.
Wow! Like I said earlier, her first song too, so vibey. She has such a good vibe when you watch her perform.
Diba? It's like you can't help but like feel with her, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, that song Price Tag. Ito, I'm gonna ask you again something, AC. Okay. What's speaking of price tag? What's the one big unnecessary splurge that you made that you don't regret, or maybe you regret it?
This is. You should not be asking me these questions, Kuya
Yeah.
Chalen.
No.
I'm very grateful that I have my mom's guidance by my side at all times.
Okay.
So my money is handled properly. When I do want something,
Okay.
I ask my mom, and if he feels like it's something that I'll be able to use and something that really
no!
works.
Don't give us the boring answer. What's the one thing that
That's true.
Is
Everyone
it?
knows. That's
Oh,
true.
come on.
My mom handles my money, so I'm able to make good decisions.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've made a lot of like big splurges, but for work stuff like my laptop, stuff
Yung
like
kailangan.
that.
So AC is very practical.
But I love to shop. It's it's therapy, retail therapy. I love to shop. I love to get clothes, makeup. Yeah.
Okay, sige, ikaw, ask me, and then I'll show you how to answer it.
Okay, ikaw naman. What is
sige.
Done?
The one big splurge that if I come into money that I do is I take my loved ones and friends and family for bubble tea.
Oh my God.
Oh, diba?
Very nice. Very nice. That's very good. Kami lang dito ni Mami.
Okay. Kung bumalik ka sana dito sa Canada, nakasama ka sa bubble tea nights. Ayun. Which is very famous now sa workshop.
Yeah. All right.
Ayan.
Definitely got to remember that for
Okay, so that's what we learned. AC seems fun, but she's very practical and kind of boring. Like
Ay, naku.
Ayan. Expectation versus reality. Love you. All right. So so next. This is our last performer. I think, di ba? Yeah. Oh no, hindi pa. Oh yes, it is our last performer. He will give us a very energetic and powerful performance as he sings "Man in the Mirror." Ooh, this is a Michael Jackson hit. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome back Jelo Mauricio.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? Summer's disregard, a broken bottle top in a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, cause they got awhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. Na 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 na. Oh, I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize that there was some home, not a nickel too low. Could it be really me, pretending that you're not alone? Oh, it'll deeply scarred somebody's broken heart in a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, cause you can't close your mind. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change.
Wow, ayan na naman. Effortless.
I had to step back. It was so good. Like, wow.
Yeah,
Who trained these guys? Who trained these guys? They must be so good.
Oh,
Diba?
yeah. Of course.
Sino kaya?
Everyone who's performed for us today has been so good. Has showed us different sides to the things you learn in the work. That was all of our performance. So good job to all of the students, all of the workshoppers. I hope you had fun. We had fun watching you guys.
Yes, absolutely. And I think we have one last surprise for the show, di ba, AC?
Ito nga. Guys, we have a guest artist to perform for you guys today along with our students. She's one of the most promising young talents seen on TikTok today. Not just on TikTok, she is all over the place now. Her TikTok success story started out the same way many musicians on the platform do, posting covers and snippets of her original composition. From a young age, she was already musically inclined. She even wrote her first composition, a worship song, at the age of 12. The original song that she posted is a track called Ako Naman Muna, which roughly translates to This Time I Come First, an alluring and relatable tune about self-love. Though she only shared a preview of this composition on TikTok, it quickly went viral on the app, resonating with a multitude of audiences. It was eventually shared on other social media platforms as well. And I am one of those people that got to see the video when it was just going viral. And now she's literally my best friend. I talk to her all the time. We're going to be traveling together very, very soon. She's an amazing person, talent-wise and personality-wise. But yun nga, currently she is a member of the Squad Plus, and she is set to make her acting debut this year in the I Want series titled Lyric and Beat that I will also be starring in with Angela Ken. There's so much of us: Seth Fedelin, Andrea Brillantes, Darren Espanto, Sheena Bellarmino, Jeremy Canoga, and so much more. Lyric and Beat coming out very soon. Kaya let us all welcome Angela Ken with the Voice Basic Class.
So much pressure, why so loud? If you don't like my sound, you can turn it down. I gotta roll, and I walk it alone.
Uphill battle, I look good when I climb. I'm ferocious, precocious, I get precocious. I'm not gonna stop. I like the view from the top. Yeah.
You talked out loud about the rush, and I'm so done, I'm so over it. Sometimes I mess up, I break down, I hit and miss, but I'm okay, I'm cool with it.
I still fall on my feet sometimes, and I can't color inside the lines, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my
way for grace. Got a way to go, but it's worth the wait. No, you haven't seen the best of me. I'm still working on my masterpiece. And
Don't matter, doesn't matter, don't matter. If you don't catch what I'm throwing, then I'll leave you behind. Don't need a flash, and I am living like that. Ooh, let's talk about the rush. Go with the punches and take the hits. Sometimes I mess up, I break down, I swing and miss, but I'm okay, I'm cool with this. I still fall on my face sometimes, and I color inside the lines, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I wanna hang with the breeze. Gotta wake up, but it's worth the wait. No, you haven't seen the best on me. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I
I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the lines, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece. Masterpiece, masterpiece.
I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the lines, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I wanna hang with the braids that will go, but it's worth the wait. Now you haven't seen the best of me. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and
Literal chills.
Masterpiece.
Angela Ken with our students, absolutely amazing. That is a way to end the show talaga.
Big. That's a mic drop.
For sure.
Sa Tagalog, that would be nagbaba na mic, I don't know. It sounded good in my head.
I want to support you in what you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
See, this is the problem with having two Canadians on here. Nagbabatuhan kami pero wala naman nangyayari. It's like,
Okay, we make it work.
Sige. Ayun.
Yes, but again, that was Angela Ken with the Star Magic students. Pero eto, of course, we cannot end a workshop without giving certificates! Yes, kaya let us the giving of certificates.
Could never have the one who makes me feel complete.
Till the day you came by, I felt so alone and empty. I never believed in magic until the day I met you.
You make me feel like it's alright. You make me feel like I'm ready.
Hello everyone, this is Angela Ken, and I would like to congratulate every single one of you for accomplishing the voice workshop of Star Magic Management. In behalf of the management, I would like to thank all of you for trusting and for acknowledging this management, because being a part of Star Magic is really a fun and exciting journey as an artist, and seeing all of you grow, seeing the new generation of artists, it really excites me to see how powerful the future will be in terms of entertainment and in terms of performing. So I would like to say and advise to all of you to, of course, never give up on yourselves, on your dreams and what you're passionate about, and just live your life, just have fun on what you're doing, and you know, all the opportunities, all the blessings, all the doors will just open in front of you, and you'll never notice it because you are good. Always remember that. Congratulations!
Thank you, Angela.
Congrats to all of the students, and of course, thank you again, Angela Ken, for your wonderful advice. Pero, eto na, Kuya Chalen.
Ano yan? Ano naman yan, AC?
We have a friend of yours that's here po.
Oh!
I would also like to call on one of the AMP Studios producers and one of the participants of this workshop to give the last remark. Let us all welcome Miss Rechelle.
Yay! Ayun, oh!
Hi, good evening, Canada, and good morning, Philippines. All I can say is, wow, what amazing performances from everyone, and in different languages too. Like, I'm sure everyone would agree, Filipinos are so talented. We hope our viewers enjoyed the recital as much as we enjoyed singing them, actually. Once again, we have successfully finished. This is now our third batch of voice workshop. And congratulations to my fellow workshoppers for completing this voice workshop. Ate Viv, you're not just good in acting. I didn't know you have talent in singing as well. Rhett, what a powerhouse voice. Amazing. So soothing. It makes you want to fall in love again. Nicole, multi-talented, not just a beauty queen, and speaks multiple languages. Jelo, love it. Very talented. You should be performing on stage, dude. Andrew, wow, I'm speechless. Definitely Wakopa talent. Keep it up. Same with Bella. So young, yet so powerful voice. Never stop growing, kiddos. And both you and Andrew, long career ahead of you. Thank you, Teacher Julie, for your patience, your teaching, and your amazing technique. We would like to thank Direct Ryan Carlos, the head of Star Magic Workshops Training. Thank you. You made all this possible for us. Once again, for entrusting us and your continued support to AMP. And thank you, ABS-CBN, Star Magic, for partnering with us, to Mr. Ed Capulong and to Direct Lauren Jogi. Thank you for your support. Thank you for this opportunity. To all our coordinators and ABS-CBN Tech, thank you so much. Mac, Dada, Kuya HB, Kuya Bong, on behalf of AMP, thank you for your help and assistance in putting this recital together. We couldn't have done it without you. If anyone's interested in this workshop, what you've seen tonight, this year, we're going to do something different this year. We're doing a hybrid workshop where we will be hosting 70% online and 30% face-to-face workshop with a showcase on-stage event. Chalen, can you please explain a little bit more, and how can people sign up?
Yes, of course. So part of the hybrid is because things are getting back to the old normal, where God willing, things continue, we are going to have a face-to-face. So everybody from all over the States and Canada, Star Magic Direct and all the teachers are going to come here so that we can do our recitals live. Yay! Yeah. And so this is so monumental because we've been planning to do this for years, but life happens. Things were uncontrollable, but we were still able to do this, as you can see. We want all our talents to be able to finally meet and be on the same stage as they've rehearsed and performed together online. So this is our time, and I hope things keep on going the way it is, and we will all see each other face to face. AC, parang hopefully included ka dun.
Hopefully, and also, how do we sign up?
Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. I forgot about that. So, of course, you can you can email us at workshops@amp-ed.com, or visit our website at amp-ed.com. And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at workshops at AMP Workshops. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything, Rechelle?
And yes, Stan, there's a QR code in there.
Oh, yes.
You can fill up the form
That's
for
right.
the registration. So just scan the QR code and just fill it up, and we'll contact you, and we'll go from there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yay! Thank you so much. Oh, is there more?
Are we missing anything, Rechelle?
No, I just want to thank the audience. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you again in this recital. So thank you. Thank you guys for hosting. I can't forget you guys. AC, Chalen, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chell. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you soon.
Yay! And if I forgot anything else, we'll add it on here somewhere.
Yes.
And then you can scan the QR code. Yeah. See, I just get so excited when I'm with Miss AC Bonifacio. Like, her energy, it's crossing.
Ay, naku.
It's crossing oceans and timelines. Na parang uminom ako ng Red Bull, right? It's like I just feel so energetic. Ayun.
Ay, nako. Pero, Kuya Chalen, it was an honor to host with you.
Oh, nako
Thank
naman.
you.
Oh, man.
So glad to be here today. It's nice to virtually meet you. Pero we are now coming to an end. So before we end, I would like to thank Director Ryan Carlos, the head of Star Magic Workshops, Sir Ed Capulong, head of operations of Star Magic Workshops, AMP Studios, producers, and to all of our staff. Thank you so much po. And of course to the head, the father of Star Magic, Direct Laurenti Jogi. Thank you so much po.
Ayun. Again, AC, coming from you, that's high praise. And of course, we owe so much to you, AC, for waking up this early, for joining us, for giving us your energy and your insight to hosting. Thank you so much. This has been an experience for me personally, and we would also like to thank everyone for joining our voice recital workshop here for AMP Studios and Star Magic Online Workshops 2022. So we are going to start our next batch soon. So so please continue on registering, and we hope to see you in the next rehearsal. So everybody, again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. And we hope you all have an amazing day. AC, thank you again.
Thank you, Kuya Chalen. Thank you, everyone who's watching. Bye-bye.